Top of breaking news in Torrington, where an armed security officer fired a gun inside of a school. Stephanie Simone is on the First Alert desk with more. Stephanie.
Yeah, Kara, we just got this information from Torrington Police within the last couple of hours. City leaders are working to learn more about what happened here, too. But here's what we know so far. Police shows up to Torringford Elementary School this morning because of an armed security officer apparently fired his gun inside the building. This happened before any students arrived for the day. Officials determined there was no threat to anybody's safety, and the school went on as normal. But nobody was hurt, and the security guard involved in this incident is cooperating with police. Guards are employees of the Board of Education and not the police department, but they are still authorized to carry guns in school. Of course, we will bring you any new information as we get it. On the First Alert desk, I'm Stephanie Simone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Stephanie, thanks.